Shanny's fat mouth in the back room bitching. Now everybody knows, and so the story goes. Rev wipe Shanny's ass. Tell me what you think about that. He has to spread her cheeks and wipe her leaks, then give Shanny a bath. Rev wipe Shanny's ass. Tell me what you think about that. Sitting on a commode and Rev does what he's told. Then he's sneaking drinks in the back. Will Rev ever get to eat? Will it be another week? Will Rev ever get to eat? Will it be another week? Will Rev ever get to eat? Will it be another week? Will Rev ever get to eat? Will it be another week? Rev wipe Shanny's ass. Tell me what you think about that. He has to spread her cheeks and wipe her leaks, then give Shanny a bath. Rev wipe Shanny's ass. Tell me what you think about that. Sitting on a commode and Rev does what he's told. Then he's sneaking drinks in the back.
In the beginning, there was nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
I gotta get a witness.
Say, man, you got a joint? No, not on me, man.
I don't have facts to back this up.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
It's true. Sometimes I cry.
Lick my butthole, he laughed.
From the strangest corners of the internet, here to bring you opinions of the world from an altered perspective. Here are your hosts, the Drunken Peasants.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Drunken Peasants Podcast, episode 1448. We're 40 episodes away.
True.
Yeah.
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 40 episodes away. Yeah. What's 1488 mean?
I don't know. I think I'm going to spell that out. Like, not write the numbers. I'll write it like 1488. Or, like.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you gotta pick something really appropriate to to do on that episode, like this Riken review. I don't know.
Yeah, I got to think of something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You gotta label it. You gotta label the episode. Drunken Peasants, the Reich stuff, 1400.
Oh my God! Oh.
The Reich stuff, yeah.
Yeah, das ist gut.
Yeah.
Please like the stream. Please use the link pinned in the chat to help us with the weekly goal. It's right there. Click it.
Yep.
And
Jeffrey Kekius Holiday Maximus. Fuck me. God damn it.
Kekius Holiday Maximus.
That's right.
Yeah. Also, tonight after the show, once again, I'm bringing back the post show. The post show. Immediately following tonight's episode. Extra content, the post show. It's for patrons, $10 and up. And there's a link pinned right there in the top of the description. If you want to check it out, you can go there. Or just sign up as a free member. There's free members on Patreon now, too. So some things will be posted for free from time to time. So it's a good way to keep an eye on things.
Like my balls.
Yes. Yeah, tonight I'm going to watch in the post show. I'm going to watch King Cobra's some stuff about his feud with Carl from Valley City.
I don't know about that. What does that entail?
So, Cobra's getting trolled right now really bad about comments he made in the past, years ago, because I guess there was this kid that Cobra said he bullied in school.
Oh. And is the kid back for revenge? Please say yes.
I don't know. I don't think so. I think people are just like digging up the old shit and using
old videos of him being like, "Yeah, I bullied this kid," and like at least he was being honest about it and like talking about a moment of like realism, being open and genuine with people. Like, yeah, I used to bully people and it sucked. It was wrong. Like, that's cool. But like, it would be even funnier if they found the kid and like interviewed the kid.
They didn't, but they found like video of Josh. Like, I don't want to spoil it.
Okay. But it's juicy.
Yes,
it's juicy.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
right.
Absolutely. Yeah.
It's weird to picture Cobes bullying people. I know, because like the thing is, I can remember very distinctly in high school there was a hierarchy of bullying, and one of the ways in which to get people to stop bullying you so bad is to find somebody that they want bullied more, and that they'll be more entertained by you, the kid they were bullying another kid. Like, that's just because kids are cruel. Kids are terrible.
Yeah. I don't know. It's. I don't know the whole story, but there's some video about it. I will say Cobra's pretty different now. I mean, like, if you've been watching Cobra for any period of time, you can see like Cobra 8 years ago acted very differently than the Cobra of today.
Oh, for sure.
And there's there's some video that's probably like 7 to 8 years old. Cobra in the first apartment saying some shit that looks bad in hindsight, like pretty bad.
Right.
Yeah. That's it.
All right. Well, I need to check something real quick. I want to make sure this is actually going to work. I set this up. I don't know how well this is going to work. But
should I put you full screen?
Yeah. All right, let's try this.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Everyone, I don't feel so good right now. I'm happy to be here. I'm waiting for a doctor. I need a bed.
People are saying they're horrified.
Ah, shit. Damn it. Well, that didn't work out nearly as well as I was hoping it would.
Very strange.
But I tell you what. For anybody who wants to drop a tenor or higher in Streamlabs tonight, they can ask a question to Mama JF, and AIDS Mama JF will answer.
Oh my
David
God.
Lynch level horror. Well, there's a reason for that,
Yeah. Yeah, I was streaming when I found out about that. Like around 10 a.m. or something. Maybe 11. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't even. Yeah, it was early this morning, and it gutted me. It gutted me pretty hard. I love David Lynch. I'm a big David Lynch fan. We're getting to that later on in this show, though,
yes,
right?
Sure.
Okay.
Absolutely. I thought we'd just check in with JF. I don't think there's anything juicy going on with JF necessarily right now, but I thought we'd just see how he's doing. Like, what's he been talking about?
Sure. I mean, I'm always curious. Like,
all right.
How is he staying relevant,
Good question. I think this falls under antagonism. Think so.
Yeah.
I should turn off that goddamn internet.
Hello.
Oh, don't touch me. Don't touch me. TP, are they going to touch me?
I'm pretty sure Ghazi was sentenced recently.
Yes, he was. I don't want to speak out of turn and misrepresent what his sentence was, but yeah, no, he got sentenced. I'll look it up because I'm really curious. I can't remember.
What was that?
What was Gazikozo's real name?
I think it was Smile Tone.
Oh, Smile Tone. That's right. It was Augustus Romaine Jr.
Romaine, my favorite.
Yeah. Smile Tone. Oh my God.
Smile Tone.
Yep. 5 years probation and mental health counseling.
That's it. He didn't even do any. Yeah. I think he's been doing time this for years though. So maybe they decided that he had time served or something.
Yeah, that might be. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like how the article lists him as the leader of a far left terrorist organization. It's fucking awesome.
But then he was like a Russian agent though, like a Russian asset.
He was. Yeah. Absolutely.
Out there.
Hello, everyone.
Oh, by the way, he bought a bunch of Minecraft blocks to put on that thing that sits behind he Minecrafted Mama JF. It's symbolic.
Okay, one of two things is happening here. He's trying to do a hint, nudge, wink, wink about yeeting his wife, or he's trying to build up a plausible case of you see, I cannot get to jail for murder because I am autistic or something.
Do you know what he said? He said that he bought them to give away for Christmas presents and then just decided to keep them. That's what he said. Yes. Yeah.
Fuck this dude. What the fuck?
They're magnetic too. I saw the first video that he had them in.
No, yeah, my kid has a set of those. You know? But he's a child. Somebody said the size of his head to the ratio of the size of his body makes him look like a toddler. Has the stream? Have you guys seen the picture of him standing next to Brittany Pettibone? Because it's one of the funniest things in the fucking world.
I've seen it before.
Yeah. Because that's just amazing.
When you bought those for your kid, did you maybe for a second think I should just keep these and keep them for myself, and maybe I can have them behind me when I shoot videos?
No.
Oh.
No.
Huh.
No.
Okay.
What the fuck? No.
Everyone, and welcome to JFG Tonight. People on the regular chat are speculating about a fight between Nick Fuentes and Baron Trump. Who would win?
Baron Trump? What are you talking about?
Yeah, he's a mutant. Of course he'll win. Mutants always win. They're very strong.
He probably weighs 100 pounds more than Nick Fuentes.
People are saying Baron Trump is too tall. Too tall. Too tall for Nick Fuentes.
What do you mean?
Nick is 5'6", laughing my ass off, says Gusparovsky. I don't think such a fight would happen, but it would.
Yeah, Baron Trump is more than a foot taller than Nick Fuentes.
Easily. Yeah, it's wild how tall Baron Trump is. He's a mutant.
Be interesting to see. Elon Musk has been totally destroyed by Ratio, by Jan Carroll. Jan Carroll is this guy.
Who cares about ratios?
A young pharaoh? Did he say young pharaoh?
I think so.
What?
Guy who films videos like this with his cell phone. He's pointing to things behind him. Look at my numbers, bro. This all started, by the way, with an astrologist. There was an astrologist who was filming her videos like this, and she was like, see, your Jupiter is aligned with your star here. And she was making astrological cases, and eventually Jan Carroll just imitated her in the domain of political commentary. So it was all a question by Elon Musk saying, Elon Musk, what am I missing? He was asking this to Ian Carroll, who was saying, it's very clear.
That's that he's saying like young Carol or something like it's not young Pharaoh. Young Pharaoh is a fucking lol cow and a half. Holy shit.
Oh, okay.
Let me tell you all about how Christmas is all about fucking kids.
Oh my God.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. He's fucking nuts. He's absolutely nuts. He's really entertaining.
That Elon Musk is totally biased on a specific subject. It's the one subject he will never go with the internet on. He will never explore in good faith. And it is the subject of Jewish power.
Jewish powers. He's still hold on though. Was he like saying it like, yeah, Jewish power? Was he saying it like that?
I'm gonna say probably not.
Oh. Okay.
Probably not. Yep. The Jewish power.
The Jewish power.
Musk kind of naive and wanting to show as if, I don't know, I'm open to everything. He says, what am I missing? And Ian Carroll answered this massive Twitter text that led to about 10x or even 20x the likes that Elon Musk had. Not sure where it's at right now. But Ian Carroll says that AIPAC purchased the seats of about 90% or more of our current Congress. JFK famously wanted them registered as a foreign agent right before he was shot, and thus they changed their name and never registered. Why are we letting a foreign lobby buy off our Congress? That Israel was obviously the state sponsor of Jeffrey Epstein, whose handler was Ehud Barak.
Hold on. Hold on, though. Isn't there a connection here?
Well, I mean, JF has a connection to Epstein, yeah.
Yeah. He was sponsored by Epstein.
Yes, he was. Things that make you go,
Ex-head of Israel military intelligence. His funding was Lex Wexner, one of the world's richest Zionist philanthropists, and he was accused by ex-Mossad assets of being Mossad, not to mention the Maxwell connection. They had blackmail on Clinton and many, many more. He who holds the black...
Do you think JF has, like, nightmares about Jewish people? Like, they're coming after him?
I mean, okay.
Or is he a grifter?
No, I think JF is one of those dudes who takes his pretty extreme positions into like unnecessary nuance to try and justify it. So like if you were to ask him if he's an anti-Semite, he's gonna be like, no, I just understand the power balance and blah blah blah, like that kind of shit. I think he's managed to convince himself as much as he's trying to convince other people. Like it's a tactic. I think his nuance is basically a cover for his lack of intellectual depth rather than a display of intellectual depth. That's what I think. He's a very stupid person. Very, very stupid.
Male holds the leash. Just ask J. Edgar Hoover.
Hoover.
Israel is the only...
J. Edgar Hoover.
Hoover.
The nation who has a de facto sanctioned yet actually secret and unsanctioned nuclear program. A program that they stole from the U.S. Look into the Apollo affair, NUMEC, the Dimena nuclear facility. That Jews, Muslims, and Christians lived side by side in peace in Palestine before the Rothschild purchased the country from Britain during World War I, to the Balfour Declaration, and began their colonial program. That the groups that founded Israel, Lehi, Irgun, and Haganah, were declared terrorist organizations by Israel itself because their tactics were so deplorable including bombing British and Palestinian civilians. Yet these three
Bumping.
paramilitary groups rebranded to form the IDF, and their leadership became the leadership of Israel for the following 30 plus years. That Israel is a foreign nation halfway across the world, immigrating
All right, blah, 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 blah.
message.
So you're talking about something else?
He's just oozing charisma. Oozing. No, I mean, he's just oozing, but I think there's some charisma in there among
The
the
gigantic maggot with an F is so smart. Why does he sound like a regard?
Well, okay, to be fair, it's not really his fault. He is stupid and he is a moron, but he's also French Canadian, so he's going to sound like a moron one way or the other. That's not fair.
Have you heard Celine Dion talk?
Yes. Yes, I have.
Trying to develop little single cell organisms, or maybe viruses, or maybe just single molecules that would behave.
He always needs chapstick, by the way.
Oh,
he
yeah.
like his lips are always dried out. Maybe it's because it's winter time and the dry air from the heating is drying out his mouth, or it could be jizz that he just didn't wipe off that just like dried up. It could be that. It could be.
That's ridiculous. We all know that he is an alpha shad male.
No.
And, the only juices that go anywhere near his lips are those of the lovely loaculators.
In the exact same
So let's
way,
flip
but in the inverted world. And they're saying
he's Pepe Gariepy.
it's a danger. It's a danger. like any sort of new attempt of creating something new. Because there's nothing inherently more dangerous to the mirror molecules. It's just that they're afraid that maybe our immune system will not be prepared.
He's lost his fire.
Maybe.
Yeah. I will agree to that. He's lost some pep there for sure. He's a defeated man.
Maybe these viruses will have new ways of hiding inside of us. But at the same time, it's like, probably not. Probably not. Our immune system is probably okay to find these molecules in some different way that it would the normal orientation molecules. Lendalt Guntram says, I think
Wait, okay, hang on. What exactly was he talking about with the immune system and molecules? What molecules?
I have no idea.
That sounds... What the fuck? What the fuck?
Guys who lost a polarization battle, so L guys remain in abundance. Yeah, I mean, there are theories about how these critical moments at the beginning of life may have went one way or another. Not super important. Fox 11 newscaster was asked by a random man why the fires started. Let's see.
Oh, let me guess. Let me guess who started the fires, JF. Who could it be?
Boomst. Jew could it be?
Who could it be?
Ben, God damn it. That's a good...
California, why did they start?
You don't want that. Yes. You don't want that making the rounds in the meme circles, all right?
I can hear you. So the family with the poor little girl who was...
Fire happening right now.
Say that again?
Why is there a fire happening right now?
There are multiple fires that are taking place.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Yeah.
You're the news though. You're supposed to know.
Well, I don't know how it started. We don't know how it started. There,
I think
winds.
it's all the gay people in LA.
What? I think it's all the gay people in LA.
But why?
There we go.
Okay.
We got the
unacceptable.
All the gay people in LA.
Is that actually funny though? Wait. Is that actually funny? Like,
I think it's crazy.
Well, yeah, it's crazy and it's cringe as fuck. But like, Is that actually like humorous? That's so low rent.
Do you think he was trolling, or do you think he really think like he's super religious and thinks that?
I don't know. I don't know.
would have attracted the punishment of God, maybe. Fireballs onto LA. Yeah, people are discussing the cause, and people are sharing this arrest of an arson. It's like at this point, when your entire city burns, there's no arsonist who would intend this. So to me, I take issue with saying, oh, this is the guy that lit up the fires that ended up destroying 4,000 acres or whatever, or 1 million different houses and buildings.
I don't think so. I think it was bad electrical infrastructure that caused it from the high winds that they were having.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, like a lot of things can start fires. Like fires can happen for any number of reasons.
Well, I mean, like homeless people start fires all the time, and the city isn't burning down. You know,
Right. And there's not a lot of homeless people in the Pacific Palisades. Okay, that's like one of the places where they shoo you out. So, yeah, I don't think so.
No, it was a homeless person with a hang glider, and he just like lit shit on fire as he like glided all the way to the Palisades.
I like it.
Yep.
I like it.
I stole that joke. Bill Burr told that joke. So.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Still good. Still good.
Oh man, he was he was on Jimmy Kimmel, and he said "Free Luigi" on it on like network TV.
Yeah, no, that's true. I fucking love Bill Burr
Yeah,
so much.
he's pretty great.
I was really on the fence with him for a while, but like just as time went on, nah, he's fucking dope. He's great.
You know, years after even cable TV stopped being a thing, we still have a bunch.
Cable TV is still a thing. It's just a lot less people have it.
Of white policemen,
mostly boomers,
and arresting a black man.
Yeah, I was mind blown when my parents stopped having cable. I was like, what? They got rid of the landline too. They had the landline like forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not in the bad boy. What you gonna do? We're not in that era anymore, but this reality has perjured across decades. That, yeah, it's a bunch of white policemen that catch a black criminal. Brodilla says, but Jeff, how has the fire at Pacific Palisade affected the LGBTQ plus trans community of color? And how can I make sure that my donations go directly to the people most affected, marginalized community and trans people of color? Well, for this, you have to have a trusted entity. And, Papa JF is a trustable entity. If you want to send me your money, use the dollar button under the Odyssey chat. Odyssey super chats are my favorite way to receive support for the show. And I do identify as a part of the LGBTH community, that is the LGBT heterosexual community. Man-to-Man alliance.
Is that supposed to be funny too? Like, what the?
This is his opening monologue.
I don't understand why people think this dude is humorous or entertaining, even in the slightest. What the fuck, man?
Says there are
This is not even clever. It's like this is like his breed of fucking humor is barely more formed than like a fucking 9-year-old. Like it's just so cringe and so boring and dumb. I don't know. It's weird.
Woman who sexually abused male children, some of whom grow up to be gay or rapists, On the other hand, there are some men of all sexual orientations who are neither sexually violent nor abusive / sodomitic. Yeah, sure. That is correct. Then Guntram says, in a sense, at least metaphorically, you can insist that God of the system is punishing them for sins of institutionalized competence. Institutionalized incompetence. Yeah, sure. That's one way to see it.
I just want to watch him play with the toys.
Palisades, LA.
Yeah. My buddy Lilith is in the chat. That's he got some magnetic Minecraft blocks for a gift and then decided to just keep them.
Yep.
So, yeah. Yep. Fun shit.
Completely burned to a crisp. Completely gone. Non-existent anymore. There's the picture. Everything is brown and burned.
There were a few times when JF came on DP where I thought he was drunk.
I've seen him drink on streams, but I don't think I've ever seen him like sloshed. You know, I don't think he gets really sloppy.
I don't know. I think he might.
Maybe.
And
maybe.
Here we have the progression of the satellite view over Altadena, California. Burned, Malibu, burned, Altadena, burned.
Malibu. That's like how
Malibu.
Arnold Schwarzenegger would say it.
Love Malibu, California.
All right,
Malibu.
much distraction. I was so disappointed to hear that Biden has promised that he would pay back everything. Somehow, the federal government cannot be always there to ensure the people whose insurance companies know that they are living at an inappropriate place, because they end up never being punished for the bad management and the bad political decision that they do with themselves. The Malibu waterfront, which features some of the most expensive properties in California, completely burnt. This would be a good setting for some zombie apocalypse game or movie.
Okay. That's one way of looking at it.
This priest is quite interesting. I mean, she looks like a woke left SJW type. She speaks like one, but yet she is wearing the robe of Catholicism, which is why I'm like, to the Nick Fuentes of this world, isn't this proof that the infallibility of the Pope doctrine is incorrect? I mean, listen to her. There's literally no difference between what she's doing here and what she would do if you were to put her in a gender studies PhD.
Sunday, and I really don't want to preach on it. And the reason is that it has traditionally gotten preached as a kind of a triumphalist, victory over all our enemies, militaristic kind of thing. And I think, A, that has no relationship whatsoever with the notion of unconditional love that I believe is at the heart of the gospel. And B, Jesus would be utterly horrified to be worshipped in that kind of way. And C, that kind of militaristic bullshit has absolutely no place in church.
Lessons for life, keeping the main thing the main thing. Deanna Dudley, she/they. Holy shit.
Holy shit.
Holy shit. All right, we're gonna watch a little bit of the other video, and if it's like this one, I'm moving on to something else.
All right, fair.
When
competency
platform, and you were very kind in helping.
He's glad him and CRP were like buddies. That.
I guess it's good that somebody was.
Me put the truth out there.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Jeff G Tonight. How are you doing? I got hit straight in the stomach today by the crisis of competency. Look at this McDonald's burger. Absolutely raw.
He's mad about he got a raw McDonald's burger, apparently.
Yeah, but in his post he says I'm still eating it YOLO. What the fuck, dude?
So don't complain about it then.
Yeah, what the fuck? I got it exactly how I like it. Raw.
Like Gordon Ramsay would say, "It's raw beef, you donkey." They cooked me raw beef in my quarter pounder, double quarter pounder, smoky.
It's not a Royale with cheese? What?
Yeah, he should have said Royale with cheese. I mean, come on, you got to lean into it. He's French Canadian, but he's still French.
There is just a little layer of the beef that's kind of browned on the sides, but that is completely raw beef. And I was heating it, and I realized halfway through that, hey, this is raw beef. This reminds me when I was in North Carolina, and I would order a very rare burger, but you're not supposed to do this with frozen burgers from McDonald's. You expect the burger
from
to be
McDonald's.
Cooked at McDonald's. It's one of these small McDonald's outposts in Walmart's. They have totally failed McDonald's at maintaining the quality.
Notice how he does. He's not saying McDonald's. He's saying McDonald. That's a characteristic of the French Canadian accent. When it has an S, they don't use it, and when it doesn't have an S, they
put it on there.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know what the fuck that is. Like it doesn't make any sense.
Yep.
Doesn't make goddamn sense.
In these little outposts, they have totally failed at having employees that are as competent as in a separate restaurant. They really don't work seriously, and you can see it just looking at the employees how serious a McDonald's will be. And yeah, so I found myself. I still ate it.
Is it a DEI problem that you had a raw McDonald's burger? I really hope it is. I hope that's the problem. It is because there are too many blacks in the McDonald's.
Because I want to experience everything that life has to offer, including if I have to be sick from a McDo burger, I want to see it. Landal Guntram says, must have been a totally newbie cook or very low IQ. Well, that's the problem, and isn't that the whole crisis of competency? This made me realize I thought about spectacular things like the crisis of competency will result in planes falling from the sky. But I think there are also these very little things everywhere in our life. Life will become, it will suck. Life sucks everywhere.
Wow. Doomer JF.
What the fuck? Life is terrible. It sucks. It will eat your soul. One day you are burying your wife. The next people are like, why did you kill your wife? It is terrible.
He did say that you have to find her body. Remember when he said that?
He did. Yes. Yes, I do remember that. I remember that quite well.
He was admitting that there was a body that needed to be found.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And you can't get a cook at a McDo. And McDonald's has all of these rules.
By the way, just to remind people, $10 or higher Streamlabs, you can ask existential David Lynchian horror Mama JF a question.
Yes. Please send in your questions to Mama JF, please. She will answer them. It'll be the stuff of nightmares. Just click the Streamlabs link. Streamlabs link at the top of the chat.
It's like you cannot fail because the time,
and we'll do it in multiples of 10.
The cooking, it's always the same plate, always the same cooking. All the McDos in the world, they follow the same instructions. You're supposed to be able to have a consistent production of cooked burger at McDonald's. Speaker Mike Johnson has removed Representative Thomas Massey from the Rules Committee. And someone was asking, but why? A reminder that Thomas Massey is the only politician out there who is critical of the fact that people have APAC handlers, literally Jews just supervising from above the shoulder our politicians. And Thomas Massey is the only one who...
Maybe we need them running McDonald's. Yeah!
Showman should ask Mama Jeff about the love child she had with Jeff Holiday. True. Very true.
Yeah.
I'd do it. I'd totally do it. I'd do her.
Has come out and said, hey, that's...
Even now?
It's bad practice.
And... Maybe.
Alive.
Why do we have literally Israelis coaching each of our politicians? These handler culture has to go, because that's one of the things that messes with American politics and that made it impossible for the will of the people to ever express itself. Because obviously, if you have an handler that is so onto you that every time you make a decision, he's there to give you the Jews' opinion on it, you end up forgetting about everything else. I mean, it's just cognitive spam at this point.
How do you know? How do you know any of this? Did you have a handler? Like, what is he? What do you even... What?
He probably did have handlers at one point. I don't know.
I don't know. I guess so. It's so strange, though.
Nothing Thomas says, Jeff, I worked at McDonald's as a teenager.
He said it that time correctly.
You have to make a genuine effort to undercook the patties, as the grill will not release the burger ahead of time.
Yeah, it's a clam grill at McDonald's. It's a timed clam grill that cooks the burger on both sides at the same time.
Ah, interesting. I was sure. I know that McDonald's has these super strict rules and that it's basically impossible to fail. Like, even the fries, they have a chronometers for the fries. It's like, beep, 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 fries are ready. But yeah, I think, you know what? I think they may have speeded up because precisely they were flooded with too much.
I thought JF had bitcoins. Like, why is he eating at McDonald's? I thought he was like living large.
He likes to say that he's living large, and then apparently, I mean, well, you know, look, having money doesn't mean you're not going to eat at McDonald's, right? Like,
sure. No, he was making it sound like he's, you know, having a lot of money, having a lot of money.
I mean, I like McDonald's, honestly. Like, even if I was doing really well off, every now and then I'd go and get some McDonald's. Sure, fuck it, why not?
Huh? Okay.
Too many orders. Because this order came uncooked, and there were 5 people in front of me waiting for their order, and it's been taking a while. So I think that they may have overridden the...
Trump is broke as fuck.
AI. Are you sure? Are you sure you want to release the burger? Yes. Are you really sure you want to release the burger? It's not cooked. Yes, I want to. I confirm. You know, as they do in 2001 Odyssey, Space Odyssey. Aeon sends $10. Thank you so much for supporting the show. He says, I hope you're doing well, JF. It's truly a blessing to learn from you while I am still relatively young. Oh yeah, I've gone through so much things in life. I can help the youth, and I sell my knowledge right here for super chats for the rest of my life. What a privilege it is to be speaking to you guys. My girlfriend is gone. My girlfriend is still with me.
Hold on. My girlfriend is gone. My girlfriend is still with me.
How does that work?
That's a weird statement right there. Hold on.
My life. What a privilege it is.
I want to hear it one more time.
To be speaking to you guys. My girlfriend is gone. My girlfriend is still with me.
So she's gone, like she's left this mortal plane, but she,
he's probably talking about like she's like on a trip or something. I don't know. I'm
He
sure
said Mama
say.
JF was on a trip too.
That's true.
Yeah.
She's on a farm upstate. It's fine.
Okay.
Gets to play with other potatoes.
Still in the couple, but she's gone from the home for a while.
We still are in the couple, but she is gone from the home for a while.
She never showed up, did she? Like nobody ever saw her, right?
He said that he left where he was living because he was getting asked by the police about his girlfriend.
Well, about Mama JF.
No, I think his current one.
Really?
Yes.
What the fuck is going on?
And then he like moved all the way to the other side of Canada.
I don't know what the fuck is happening with this motherfucker. It's so confusing.
We are traveling to see each other, and so sometimes we have to go back to our hometowns.
So she doesn't live with him.
Is she even real, though? I mean, like, he kept saying, like, the big girlfriend, reveal, and then nothing. Like, I don't think she's real. I don't think she's real. I think this is just all horseshit.
Yeah, it is. No matter how much you love a woman and how much she is a perfect wife for me, and she is extremely beautiful, it still is a relief. No matter how much love there is, it still is a relief to be alone, to be able to enjoy time doing math. I am in pain. My posture is in pain. My postural muscles. I'm too old to handle these young, energetic fans.
What? What is he talking about?
Okay. He's trying to make a humble brag that this girlfriend that we've never seen, she's Canadian, you wouldn't know her, is just like this super hot young chick, and he needs her to not be there because she fucks him so good that it's causing him pain. You wouldn't know her, Jeff. She goes to a different elementary school. Oh my god. Oh my god. Woo!
I'm not built for this. Ty Rogerson says, "Amen." Yes, there is nothing like being a man and being alone and enjoying time without anything, without the female mind around you, really, because in the end, it's a female mind. No matter how wonderful she is and great she is, it's still a female mind. The female mind is Ty Rogerson says unbroken blocks of time.
Wait. No. Hang on. He didn't even finish that thought. A female mind is what?
He went,
what? Yeah. What the
female mind?
What, like women are exhausting or some shit, or like they take up too much time or something. All of this is just a sign of fucking weakness. If you're in a relationship with somebody and it's not going to work out because you need to get space away from her, the relationship is bad and you should break up. Or maybe the problem is you and you're just a weak ass fucking piece of shit and you need to like learn how to put your own limits out there or something. What the fuck? It's so weird. I don't get it. I don't get this kind of thing. Like if I've been married a long time. If I need some fucking space to myself, I fucking communicate that. And it's not because the female man is driving me crazy. It's because I need something. Like I have a need. I have a need to go and like be me focused. And so I say that and I make preparations and then I do that. Like that's just called being a responsible fucking human being. What the fuck?
Yes, unbroken blocks of time, because when the female mind is around you, there is always something coming up. There is always some demand, and really, I enjoy time with a notebook and a pencil, and I start doing equations, and I don't get interrupted. Sure. That is really great.
That's his excuse.
Yeah, but if that's what you want, just communicate that and make sure you're making space for yourself to do that shit. That's not like, no, it is because of the woman and the cannot the bed. Nah, you're just a shitty communicator. This is dumb.
This says, I hope she's not watching the show. I'm sure she is, but it's not bad against her. It's just there is such a thing as the need for a male mind to be alone. Grace says, random question. Have you seen the term GM, global majority, being used for non-whites? It seems to be the new politically correct term.
Oh, God.
As of this week. I've not seen the term used anywhere. I've said for a long time that, hey, white people are a minority in the world, and the corollary of this is that, yes, non-whites are therefore the global majority. Shrink Mamail sends a super chat. Thank you so much. He says,
Wait. That's not how that fucking works.
What?
Dude. That's not how that fucking works, dude. That's not how that works. If you have a myriad of different groups of people, and it's funny that like all whites are just ubiquitous, but you have all these various different groups of different types of people of different walks of life and different cultures. They have different melanin and different physiological expressions and that sort of thing. And you're like, okay, I need to differentiate them. What? And everyone else? Dude, fuck off. It's not scientific at all. It's just whiny, complainy Nazi shit. Fuck off, dude.
I was talking to the Chinese guy at the gym. He's going to Taiwan/China around the same time I'm going to Taiwan. He told me if it fails with this woman, he can hook me up with a quality woman from Shanghai. Okay.
I remember JF coming on here and talking about how he loved the Asian women. And the Asian women were welcome in his ethno state. He would make exceptions.
Yeah. Right. I mean, it's just fetishism, you know.
He had that relationship with the Asian woman on that science show.
Yeah, how did that go, buddy? How did that go?
It got him in trouble.
Yeah, it got you in trouble, didn't it? The thing is too, like, not all Asian women are built the same either. There is a very big difference between a Japanese woman, a Chinese woman, a fucking Vietnamese woman, a Korean woman. They're all very, very different cultures. I don't think a Chinese woman would put up with this shit. I don't think so. I don't fucking think so. Chinese women are fucking smart and they're spicy. Like, They're not the dainty, demure kind of shit. That's the wrong kind of Asian, dude. Wrong kind of Asian.
Chinese gym bros passing on some good wife material from China. Okay, I guess try it. It's worth trying, I guess. People have made a montage of all the politician women going through the Trump appointee Pete exec. Look at this.
Veterans organizations that will help our veterans get every damn thing that they deserve because they signed on the dotted line to keep us safe, just like.
Pete exec must have felt the need for the male mind to be alone.
All right, I'm done with JF. Everyone, please like the stream. We're going to move on to something else.
Okay.
We are moving on to something else. And do you know what that is?
What's that?
It's this.
Individual situation. Check out that beautiful asshole.
The individual Brett Keane segment situation.
Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Brett Keane, and
he uses this AI image where, like, he has 2 cigarettes and a mutant hand.
Why? You don't even look like that, dude. Brett,
Yeah.
You don't even look like that. What is this shit? What the fuck is this?
Yep.
I'm so happy. This is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Holy shit. I'm gonna die.
We're watching, listening to God TV Radio. When you get an opportunity, subscribe to me on Spotify and Amazon Music, and you can listen to thousands of episodes I've done, as well as music,
as well as
live shows I've done with guests. Good stuff.
With guest.
Today we're going to talk about black privilege as well as homosexual hustling. I call it the homo hustle.
Oh my God. So now that Brett isn't on YouTube anymore, he goes harder now.
Homo hustle. Excellent.
I like this show on Hulu live streaming called The Good Doctor. And
was that live?
On the 3rd or 4th season, I noticed that there's this issue where these patients come in, black people, and they say, "Oh, I've got insurance, I've got all this set up, and but my life is really hard. I've got all these issues and everything like this." And I'm thinking to myself, all right, so you've got insurance, you've got a nice car, and a lot of these patients have really nice homes.
The patients aren't real. It's a TV show. What do you mean they have nice homes and nice cars?
Nice homes and nice cars.
This is a fictional story.
And they're saying that they're having it rough. They don't like the way they feel uncomfortable when they're around white people. They don't like the way white people look at them, and they always feel like they're out of place with white people.
What is this?
And they feel like...
I don't know what the fuck he's talking. I'm very confused.
White people have this privilege where they get all these benefits and great things. An interesting thing about the show is that there's this black woman that I really like her. Her name's Claire.
That is interesting that you like a black woman.
And she's grew up basically at a trailer park and had no money. Her mother was an alcoholic, a degenerate, completely fucked over both their lives, a single mother raising a daughter. But Claire, because of the way society is, because she's black, she was given money, she was given the funds and given the scholarship to basically go to school and become a professional surgeon in the show. I'm looking at this woman who's got a beautiful car. She's got a couple of cars. She's got a fantastic house. She's working in a fucking superb surgeon school, and she's liked everybody.
It's not a real show, though. So what is your point? Or I'm sorry, it's a show. It's not real life, is what I meant to say. He's talking about these people like they're real.
Fuck, man, I don't know. Jesus Christ. Wait. No. He's describing a show?
Yeah, The Good Doctor.
Oh, I thought he was talking about like an actual doctor. Like, Jesus Christ. Okay. Yes, Brett, tell us all about your favorite obsession on the Hallmark Network or something like that. Whatever, it's fine.
Every person of every color, diversity's all over the fucking place. She's loved, she's respected, people are giving her hugs. Nobody's going, ew, gross, nasty, fuck Claire, she's black. Nobody is saying that shit. So why does Claire's character in the TV show moan and groan about fucking racism or feeling uncomfortable or awkward around white people? What white people?
I remember, like, when he would do the "you're attacking my family" thing, and we'd all be like, fuck Brett's family.
Fuck your family.
Fuck. I hope your family dies in a fire. That's on the soundboard.
In the television show, she works 24/7. She's working all the fucking time because she's a doctor. So she don't have time to go out and find, the Ku Klux Klan or whatever loser fucker that she runs into is going to say shit.
Right here.
I hope your family dies in a fire.
Yeah.
Never gets old.
Drunken Peasants. Absolutely retarded. So when I turn on the TV, there's one thing else that I notice. Because I'm paying for the cheapest fucking package possible on Hulu so I can watch TV, I have to also have ads playing along. And every fucking time an ad comes on where it shows like a commercial about a family or selling medication or a fucking roll of toilet paper, everything I notice is some kind of interracial relationship, and it's usually black guy, white woman. And this is over and over and over. And then
Brett is offended by that.
Oh, but why? Why? Why do you care? Why does anybody care? Why?
Any commercials?
I don't like
that are
it when a black guy gets a white woman.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah.
Why?
That's where we are with it.
White people.
So weird.
The white person always plays like a bad guy. It seems like...
What? No.
Nowadays, they just want to shit on white people. Even in fucking stupid, lame-ass commercials. I don't mind interracial relationships, but I...
Sounds like you do.
I think they should
You
mix
do, dude. It sounds like you fucking definitely do. It sounds like you've got a real big fucking problem.
And fucking stupid, lame-ass commercials. I don't mind interracial relationships, but I think they should mix it up a little bit. How about a fucking Asian wife and a white guy?
I'm sure they've done that.
Okay. Yeah, there it is. Yeah. There it is.
I'm sure that I know they've done that.
How about a fucking Asian woman with a fucking black guy?
They've done that.
Or how about switch it around the genders? Because it's always a black guy, white woman. Why not
always
have it be a white guy, black woman? There's some beautiful black women out there, and I know there's black women out there that are attracted to handsome fucking white guys. So where's the switch? Why is it always black man, white woman? I don't know.
It's so it'll bother you. That's why.
So I also said I was going to talk about homosexual hustling.
This is going to be great.
Let's do it.
Homosexual hustling. The double H.
That's my favorite type of hustling is homosexual hustling.
Yeah.
I fucking love it.
Another
I'm all over
thing
it.
that I've seen in this TV show, and I also see in reality on social media all the fucking time, and I see it on videos with people, see it out in public. It's where people who are gay need to constantly fucking advertise their ass.
Their ass? They advertise their ass? Oh, you mean
What?
Trumpster Bob? Yeah, I agree. He is gay, even though he denies it.
That's true. That's true. Yeah. He's got a point.
The
got a point.
butthole challenge.
They have to constantly say, I'm gay. I'm gay. They got this...
Do they? I'm gay! I'm gay! There's actually a Kids in the Hall thing that's like that.
I don't remember that.
Hold on.
A guy who plays a homosexual character in this TV show. Every fucking episode, he announces to everybody, no matter what the conversation's about, it could be about somebody having fucking prostate cancer, it could be about a dead baby or something, because it's a show about hospitals and doctors and shit.
A show about a dead baby or something.
Man, I just love those shows.
What?
Jeez,
This is my favorite dead baby show.
nothing gets me going more than I can't even make that fucking
Here,
joke.
this is
dude.
what I was
Jesus
talking about.
Guess what? I'm gay.
The same too. It's insane. Anyway, yeah, that's what
I
I
love
thought when I heard Brett.
It could be about a
love it.
fucking single mother dying from some tracheotomy or some bullshit. And this fucking guy says, I'm gay, I'm gay, I'm gay.
Yep.
You know, and my mom and dad don't like it. Maybe it's not because you're gay, but you constantly fucking talk about it. You can't be taken out in public without fucking advertising yourself. All right, well, hope you all have a good day. God bless.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm gay.
Yeah. Well, you just gotta keep fucking talking about being gay.
Yep.
Nobody wants to hear anything about it.
Yep. Shit.
Jesus. Shit indeed.
Fucking
my
Brett.
friend. Yeah. Lots of shit going on there, bud.
Yeah. All right. Let's check out some news. Here we go.
He called me, sir. It got me so fuming angry.
People are discriminating against wolves.
Wow. They're laughing at us, at our stupidity.
And you better well learn to love it.
All right. Here it is, Jeff.
Yeah.
Following breaking news, American filmmaker David Lynch has died, according to a family statement. The 78-year-old is best known for directing avant-garde films like Blue Velvet and Mulholland Drive, as well as the TV show Twin Peaks.
There's Ringo.
The cause of death is unclear, but Lynch suffered from emphysema toward the end of his life. Jamie Wax joins me in Studio 57 for more. So, Jamie, give us a history about David Lynch and how he got his start in his career.
Gosh, what an influential filmmaker. I mean, a filmmaker's filmmaker, I would say. He started making short films in his youth, and then many people don't know his career in Hollywood really took off in 1977 with the very unusual cult classic Eraserhead, which was
Everybody knows that. Shut the fuck up. Everybody fucking knows.
I don't know about everybody. That you'd be surprised. You'd be saddened. Like, so many people don't give a shit about that kind of stuff.
That'd be sad.
It's true.
More people should appreciate Eraserhead. It's an amazing film.
Mel Brooks, of all people. And Mel Brooks hired him to direct The Elephant Man, which was the sort of...
Yeah, I remember seeing that back in the day when it came out. The Elephant Man. It was great.
I am a human being. Yeah, dude. Great movie.
Course of his first Oscar nomination, a brilliant film, brilliant adaptation, and set the tone for the sort of moody, odd narrative traditionally thrown out the door and making way for something far more disorienting and interesting that he did his whole career.
And how did he stay true to himself, which was sort of Zen-like? He was one of the first promoters and practitioners of transcendental meditation while creating sort of these chaotic worlds and finding Hollywood success.
It's true. I mean, I think all creative people are dichotomies on some level. He certainly was. He was this elegant, straight-laced guy who made very, as you say, chaotic oftentimes, and unusual stories, bizarre, disturbing. I say watching a Lynch movie is like when you're a kid and you spin around for fun. Part of the fun is being disoriented, and that is true of David Lynch's work as well. But he did operate within the Hollywood system. He did very well on television. He did very well working with studios.
Yeah, to a certain extent. I mean, I'll kind of agree to some of this, but like, it's so much more nuanced than that, you know? I don't know. I feel like a lot of people just kind of want to like dumb down David Lynch to, you know, the weird guy. You know, he was a weird guy, but he played with like, you know, this notion that he like played ball with Hollywood is horseshit.
A lot of his stuff that was like his and not him doing someone else's stuff,
right,
was like noir kind of stuff.
It was, absolutely. And he shirked a lot of projects because he refused to get involved in the Hollywood machine. A lot of that is there's actually quite a few different reasons why that happened. But, you know, the famous example is what they made him do to Twin Peaks.
Mr. Holiday. I hope you received my very macho man Randy Savage message from Cousin Matt. It was a very alpha manly message. Zero homoerotica in my message.
What? Cousin Matt was supposed to pass on a message? I don't know if I got that or not. If Matt's in the chat, he's going to have to clarify.
Matt in the chat.
Yeah. Matt in the chat. Paging Matt in the chat. But yeah, like it's the famous one is like they forced him to solve Twin Peaks, like who killed Laura Palmer and that sort of thing, which he absolutely despised. He got his revenge in the end though. Like he played ball long enough, so by the end of it, by the time we finally got like an ending to Twin Peaks, it was 10 times more confusing than it ever was before. So yeah, jokes on those fuckers.
In creating films, but he also had his big commercial misses that always had something creative and artistic for people to love.
How was he able to find his footing in both television and film?
It's an interesting thing. There are times when he created something as a film and people looked at it and said, no way. So he brought it to TV and vice versa. He has TV projects he brought to film. I think he just had a style, and I have to suspect, looking at his body of work...
He just had a style. Great commentary.
Yeah.
I think he was probably incapable of not being authentic in his storytelling, and somehow he came along at the right moment to find an audience for decades.
You say that he was one of the ones evacuated due to wildfires. What can you tell us?
Well, I mean, he had emphysema. His family has said that it was traumatic for him to be evacuated from his Southern California home. And we're talking about a matter of days ago, and now we've lost him. And, you think about this. In 2019, the Academy gave him an honorary Oscar. I think that's a statement from his fellow filmmakers that he would never win in a traditional way. He was too original and too unusual. But that had to be one of the honors of his life because that was from his peers.
Thank you, as always.
Thank you.
I don't know. I can't really speak to how David Lynch would necessarily feel about that. David Lynch had massive amounts of respect for the people involved in the movie industry. He definitely wasn't those people who was like an elitist. He had a lot of care and compassion and love for people. But he also was a very vocal critic. If he didn't like something, he'd just straight up tell you, like, it's shit. It's garbage and shit. I think more than anything, he was probably more of a critic of like the process of media. Here's a good example. So Twin Peaks, one of the impetuses for him making Twin Peaks was that he was very disgusted with the murder of the week. So you'd have all these like crime shows where they start with the murder and then they solve it. By the end of the episode, you don't even think of that person that died. Right? Like their death only serves as a launching pad for the drama that's to come, and everything is solved within an hour or so, and then nobody cares. And so one of the ideas behind Twin Peaks was to make a murder that people would actually care about, that would stick with you, that would haunt you, and make that central. And that's one of the reasons why when you watch it, some of the first things that you see are long, protracted shots of these actors embracing sorrow and grief,
crying. Yeah, he auditioned the actors by having them cry in front of him.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. And because he wanted to truly embrace, he wanted to change how he thought about murder from a TV commodity into the real human tragedy that any murder is.
But then it gets it starts getting really dark, and you don't really expect it at first,
Yeah,
it gets dark.
It gets really dark. Yeah. It gets really wild and twisted, and there's a lot of comedy in Twin Peaks, but I feel like a lot of times that happens, it's purely for the sake of kind of disarming you before it fucking sticks a knife in your belly again.
Yeah. Okay, we also have to talk about the other person who died today.
My hopes and dreams?
No, not as influential as David Lynch, but also a legend in his own right. Oh shit, hold on. I have to... Lately, my downloading software has been weird, and sometimes it'll download the file without the audio.
So, that's a bummer.
Yeah, I need to fix it. I need to maybe reinstall it or something.
Well, baseball fans across Chicago and beyond are paying tribute to the man affectionately known as Mr. Baseball.
Bob Uecker never made much of a dent in the big leagues, but his work in the broadcast booth got him into the Hall of Fame. Julian Cruz is live outside the friendly confines with reaction. Julian?
Hey guys, as you know, Bob Uecker was the voice of the Milwaukee Brewers for 54 glorious years, but he was beloved by baseball fans across the country and here in Chicago.
It wasn't just baseball, though. You ever seen the movie Major League?
Yeah.
Okay, he was the announcer guy in the movie Major League, and he was the dad on Mr. Belvedere.
Oh.
He was the ring announcer for Hulk Hogan versus Andre the Giant at WrestleMania 3.
Right.
Pat Hughes, the radio announcer for the Cubs, before he came here to Chicago, working with Euchre in Milwaukee.
The rookie sensation, Ricky Vaughn, on the pitch now.
He was hilarious. He was spontaneous.
Cubs radio announcer Pat Hughes remembering the joy of working with Bob Euchre.
Take me out to the ball.
Ooh, didn't have some pipes on.
Game.
The legendary Euchre, who passed away at the age of 90, known for his knowledge of the game and sense of humor.
I marvel
if they don't mention Mr. Belvedere, I'm going to be
at
pissed.
how fast his wit was and just how funny he was.
The Chicago Cubs, in a written statement honoring Euchre's iconic voice, his loss being felt today across the big leagues. Among the multitudes of people blessed to be in Euchre's presence, White Sox play-by-play man Len Casper.
When I think of Bob, I think of literally the funniest human being I've ever met. No one made me laugh harder than Bob on and off the air.
That humor transcending baseball.
Damn, yeah, with Johnny Carson.
While catching the eye of Hollywood.
He was Johnny Carson's favorite guest, and he had his own sitcom.
Vaughn into the windup in his first offering. Just a bit outside.
Euchre's appearance in the baseball comedy Major League bringing him more national attention and beer commercials. But Casper says there was nothing Euchre loved better than doing radio play-by-play in his hometown of Milwaukee, the Brewers honoring him with a statue at Miller Park, positioned not in a luxury field-level seat, but high up on the last row of the ballpark where the real fans are, who can never forget the man known as Mr. Baseball.
Mr. Baseball. That was like a sarcastic title because he wasn't like that good of a baseball player.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, but still, like, you know, he's part and parcel with it. Like, he was the voice of it.
He's a Hall of Fame announcer, like commentator. Yeah. He didn't make it in as a player.
Right. That's fine. You know, like, I get it. That's totally fair.
Yeah. I remember years ago when I was a kid, they did a promo because Bob Euchre was Miller Lite's spokesman in the 80s and maybe mostly late 80s. And they did a thing with Jesse Ventura where Jesse Ventura was wrestling this masked wrestler, and it was supposed to be a mystery, but you could tell it was Bob Euchre.
And here's the challenger.
So it's Vince McMahon and John Madden. Isn't that weird?
That is pretty weird.
Yeah.
The Great Spiller comes at first filling. The man.
There's Euchre.
Marauder. And here's the champ who breaks like
Big at Jesse Ventura's huge here.
Jesse the Body Ventura. Litomania. Brought to you by America's favorite light beer, Miller Lite. Jesse the Body Ventura is ready. Who is the masked marauder? And is he ready?
5 minutes. Who is this guy?
Me, I drink it.
They got superstar Billy Graham over there on the left, too. Hulk Hogan and Jesse Ventura both kind of got their gimmicks from superstar Billy Graham. He was like the first like guy with the mustache and like the super jacked bodybuilder.
I loved Billy Graham, yeah.
Yep.
Because it tastes great, and I'm going to crush it. You can unmask him and be eligible for big prizes. Tell him how much, Don Pardo.
How about total prizes of $100,000? Just enter the Litomania sweep.
Yeah, it was a sweepstakes.
Or find the instant win card hidden in...
Yeah, I remember dude, it'd be insane if someone still had these cardboard cutouts. I remember going to the local gas station or like the convenience store. You know what, where I grew up, we don't call them convenience stores, we call them carryouts.
Carryout?
Yep.
I don't like that.
It's the same thing. Like, it means the same thing. You know, in New York, they call them bodegas.
Right.
So, yeah, I remember one of these at the local convenience store. It'd be sweet to have one of these. They probably all are in a landfill somewhere right now.
Yeah, probably.
Yep.
Packages of America's favorite light beer.
I just like Jesse Ventura, like, in his prime.
Miller Lite, the less filling beer that... Who is this guy?
Introducing the challenger, the man, the ruler, and the champ, Jesse the Body Ventura.
Okay, boys, you know the rules. No noogies. Any of this? Oh!
Now, Lady Mania, brought to you by America's favorite light beer, Miller Lite.
Oh! Who's gonna win? The Masked Marauder?
Less filling.
Or Jesse?
Tastes great.
Less filling tastes great. I don't think it tastes great, so it definitely can't be that.
Yeah, no. I'm not too into that.
Nope. Quick reminder.
Yeah, sad that he died, though. I mean, it's been kind of a brutal day for sure.
You know, you did get a $10 dono, but they didn't ask Mama JF a question.
I know. It's a bummer.
It is what it is, but I digress, Tubes.
Does nobody have a question for me?
Oh my God.
I'm here. Happy to talk to you.
Ooh?
Yes. I don't feel well.
This is frightening.
This is so good.
To talk to you.
Yes.
We can do Rev News talking about the wildfires.
Oh my God! Anything Rev, I'm just so happy every time.
Of Revelation News.
You know, he's gaining weight again. I saw he's recording mukbang videos, and I think it's because of all the shit they were Shani was getting about him getting so skinny.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta eat, man. You have to eat. Everybody thinks I'm starving you.
Yep.
We can't do that. That's not acceptable.
Yep.
Now, she's pretending to be an advocate for like missing children.
Yeah.
And if you're against her, you're against missing kids.
It does little brass.
This is an edition of Revelation News Reports.
Oh, okay.
Thanks.
Ooh. I'm sorry, guys. I haven't felt this heavy in the spirit.
Oh.
For a long time.
See that? He has his direct line to the Situation Room. Right there.
Yeah.
Yep.
And also, what is it? This bass boosted mic? Like, what the fuck is going on?
Hey, I am Revelation News.
Your voice ain't that deep. You lying ass liar. You lying ass liar.
Remember me from the old days. Will remember that I was a watchman on the wall for Jesus Christ.
Oh.
Whatever the fuck that means.
When I did that interview with Stan Day.
For Jesus,
yeah. Christ, yeah.
Yo.
So that means.
He put me back in that mindset because I had strayed from that very far. Doing nonsense content.
Yeah.
That didn't mean anything to anyone.
I mean, your porn meant something to somebody.
His porn was amazing.
Especially to God.
We did Now versus Rev News Patreon special.
Yeah.
Or it was Shani and Rev versus Now.
Yeah.
And we did watch both of their porn, and it was horrific.
Whose was worse?
Shani's was voted worse.
I've seen both, and I would agree.
Nonsensical distractions to what I truly was meant to be in this world.
Yeah.
What's that?
Which was a witness for Jesus Christ, number one.
Uh-huh.
Jesus Christ, number one.
And when the time...
Christ,
yeah.
Christ.
Number one.
That we are living in right now. for me to be here to tell you what you need to prepare. You know, recently I had a inkling to redo my testimony video, and that will be coming if Jesus doesn't come first.
Whoa, Tiger. Oh, boy.
So it might be a while, is what he's saying.
Gotcha. Got it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're living in the time of the end.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about this. There's no debating it.
Yes, there is.
Yeah. I don't know, Ben. He just said there isn't.
Oh.
What I'm reporting on today, on this January 9th of 2025,
yeah,
is what's going on in California. There have been images coming from this that I have seen before they happened in a dream when I was 14.
Yeah.
Mama JF, can you
Yes!
tell us where babies come from? We need to know.
Can you tell us where babies come from, Mama JF?
Well, it's complicated. My mother, she tell me that they come from storks, but that is dumb and stupid. They don't come from stork. JF tell me one time when we eat baby, we got it from man.
Hold on. Wait. You ate a baby?
Yes.
Was it your baby?
What?
Was it your baby?
No, that is disgusting. I dare you. I would never eat my baby. No, we ate baby we get from man in alleyway. So babies come from strange men in alleyway. Thank you.
Okay.
Yep.
There you have it.
That's where babies come from.
Exact images that I was shown are on the news.
And for every $10 donation, you can ask Mama JF a question. Ask her anything right now. Come on, you can learn the secrets of what happened to Mama JF tonight.
That's right.
And on people's
straight from her
social
cold
medias.
dead lips.
What?
Be it Instagram or wherever they upload. I just feel very somber about this whole situation.
No, we can tell.
Because in my heart, I know what this is.
Yeah.
This is the coming of the Lord. And it's everything that every Christian that's ever lived.
He's talking about the LA fires.
Yes, I know.
Since Jesus' ascension, have waited for.
Is that a fact? Is that a fact?
It was the blood moon tetrad. The tetrad was the warning. The blood moons were the warning. Prepare your hearts for what's coming. I'm going to review some videos with you that you need to see and understand what you're seeing. First video I'm going to take you to is actually my own video.
He's going to take us to one of his own videos.
You can see here when Shani put a carrot in my ass. This is just like the LA wildfires.
We're going to talk about Shani and like how she sat on my face and I thought I was going to die.
Stop it.
So it's going to be me reviewing me. But you need to understand these things, for the time is at hand, and if you don't get on the ark now,
baby carrot,
I can't guarantee you're going to have a seat. Let me play this.
This is probably at like 4 a.m. when he's recording this shit and Shanny's like sleeping. Yeah.
Kill Jason.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Revelation News. Around the age of, I'd say, 14.
He tells this really wacko story here.
Yeah.
I believe it was that.
I'm excited.
Around the age of 14, I had a dream. And in that dream...
I was Martin Luther King.
I was looking out my front window in Blakely, and the sky was red. Like, not naturally red. Like a very deep red color that I have never seen the sky that color in real life. It was a dream. I can say for a fact.
I mean, I've seen the sky pretty red. I've seen the sky super red because of wildfires that, like, the sun, it was almost acting as like a lens for the sun.
Yeah, I've seen that happen.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah.
Back now, I have seen that color red in the sky. If you think these fires in California are just wildfires, you are sorely mistaken.
Swirly.
I have a Casper site video that I'm going to show you that show, without a doubt, there is UAP activity connected to these fires.
Okay.
Listen to what I saw in a dream at 14.
Okay. Is this supposed to be like biblical prophecy, or is this like alien shit?
It's
or
both.
Like, or is it... Oh God, I'm so tired.
There were fires all over my neighborhood. And I saw these craft in the sky that looked exactly like what you're looking at right there. These things were dive bombing houses and the roads, and they were.
And by the way, I just looked this up. This is actually from Oregon, like 3 years ago.
All right, so it's 9 o'clock.
Oh yeah. Dude, that was fucking
this is
nuts.
The sky.
Yeah, the sky very red, very, very, very red sky.
Yeah, that was a really, really brutal time. That sucked ass. Oh my God. That was not a fun time.
As orange can be, as you can see. We are still at a level 2 inside the city limits of Staten and Sublimity. As far as I know, and I am told that I will be updated.
Anyway. So
yeah, you know what's fucking wild about that? So entire towns burned to the ground, like whole fucking towns. Real crazy shit. And quite a few of them are still not rebuilt. Like there's a couple of and it's not just from that one wildfire. It's from like the past 4 or 5 years of wildfires. This shit's been happening. And yeah, there's still, you can go down, I want to say it's Highway 58, and you can see like the bones of houses that are still not rebuilt. You know, it's crazy. It's nuts.
Crazy.
Wildfires are no fucking joke, dude.
We're toasting with like a plasma beam out the front of it. Everything in sight.
Whose plasma beam is it?
That's why the sky was so red. Because there were fires literally everywhere.
Yeah.
California's seeing that first. Now, if you're within the sound of my voice, I pray protection over you. In the name of Yeshua HaMashiach, Messiah, Jesus Christ.
Circle of protection, guys.
And there are liars right now that are saying that they claim God. And they're telling you that if you use the name Jesus, you're damned because you're calling on Zeus. Jesus. I rebuke you.
Gail calls him Jesus. Jesus.
In the name of the Most High God.
Jesus.
I don't care if you use the name Isa, Jesus,
This is where Rev shows us how he knows all of the different Jesus names.
Yeshua.
What about Jesus?
Jesus. Isu.
You already said that one.
Many names.
I am known by many names.
Because there's many languages. You're lying to people, telling them if they use the name of Jesus, it's the same as Zeus. You are rebuked. And you will see judgment for doing this to people.
Get rebuked, scrub.
Jesus isn't based on any of the gods that came before him. No.
You're taking their crown away. Trying to. California is seeing this first. Why? Because of the amount of wickedness that land.
Jesus was a totally original idea. I mean, he was a real guy and God.
Hollywood is wicked. Holywood. The Sign.
Holywood? That's a Marilyn Manson album.
Has recently been engulfed in flames. And I'm going to read you something from my girl, Shani.
Oh, please do.
Of this Bible.
They're back together, too. When he did his mukbang, he did a mukbang video, and you could hear her slurping down some food just off camera. And then she complained that the Ozempic was making her not able to eat as much.
Aw, poor girl.
That's what it's for! That's what it's for!
I'll give you the exact date. It was on December 2nd of 2020 that she gave a prophecy. It's amazing.
Hey Mama JF, thoughts on the Switch 2 reveal? It could fit your traveling lifestyle, wink wink.
The Switch 2 got revealed? What?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Oh,
really?
You know what? I'll play the video and Mama JF can react to it. How about that?
That sounds pretty good.
All right. And please keep them coming. $10. $10 and Mama JF will answer your questions here on the show live. And I am about to show you. This is from Nintendo, the official trailer of the Switch 2. It does look pretty awesome. So, should I just play it all and then Mama JF can respond afterwards, or do you want me to pause it for Mama JF?
I can't see anything right now. All I see is
I know.
Sexy man.
I was just asking how you wanted to do it.
Oh, I don't know. Whatever's clever.
All right, we'll just play it all the way through. Here it is.
All right.
I'll get Jeff to comment with me while we're watching it, and then Mama JF will react to it after it's over.
Yeah, that sounds good. Nerd.
So here's the original Switch.
Right.
I've had one since they first came out.
I sold mine.
Oh shit!
I only ever used it to play Stardew Valley. Like, fucking whatever.
Shit! It did it again where it didn't.
No sound.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I mean,
the sound might be a problem anyway, so I guess we'll just watch it.
Yeah.
So, way bigger screen, by the way.
Okay.
And they're basically showing all the stuff they're adding to it. You know, it's crazy that in 2025, the Switch 2 is still going to have an actual plug-in headphone jack, which I think is good.
Yeah, I think that's great. I don't know why we decided as a society that we allow companies to take that away from us. That's stupid as fuck.
And then a USB-C port on it right here too.
Yeah.
And this huge kickstand.
That's cool.
And
Yeah.
it can lean pretty far back, so that's pretty good.
That's gonna be the first thing to fucking break on that. No.
So these are the old Joy-Cons. Watch how they change. One thing I'll say is they got rid of the rail system. You know that rail on the inner side of each one?
Yeah. Yeah.
They fixed that with magnets now. So they got bigger. See, they both grew. And I'll show you a feature that's really interesting with this in a second. So the buttons and everything are right there.
Right, integrated into it, sure.
Yep. All right. So see how they're moving like this?
Yeah.
It's because they have an optical sensor on them, kind of like a mouse on the bottom side.
Really? That's actually
did it already pass it?
That's actually pretty fucking rad.
I want to show. Yeah, people are speculating if like you can play a first-person shooter and hold on,
right, and use it like a mouse for targeting.
Yeah. It's where is it? It is. They should show it for a second here. It's right there. You see it?
Right there. Yeah. Interesting. What the fuck? That's cool. It's on the left side though. That's weird.
I think it's on both.
Oh, okay. I hope so.
I think so anyway. And then you use them like this, allegedly.
Right. Huh. I mean, it looks pretty rad. Yeah, I mean, it looks pretty badass. Huh. Okay.
All right. Mama Jav's response.
Hello? I'm back now. I'm not doing too good. I have 3 now. Anyway, I am very sad there for this Switch. It is good. I heard that you can play Kaiju Princess 3 on it. It will be a launch title. Ben, have you played Kaiju Princess? Ben, leave. No. I'm all alone. I like hentai games. I am big fan of the hentai, especially Goro. I like Goro. It's good. It's very good. Anything where you eat. Speak from beyond the grave. No, I didn't get the grave. I was buried in the forest. There was no marker. We don't call that grave. We call that hole. It's cold. Anyway, what are some of your favorite games to play on the Switch? Or what is your favorite hentai game? I like anything with the animals. Horse penis. Snake penis. Anything that remind me of JF's dick. He's a scaly. I think his persona is some form of lizard. A small, short, pudgy lizard. Hello? Is Ben back now?
Yeah, I'm back. I had to piss so bad, so I was just letting you do your thing.
I am having trouble.
With what?
Everything. My ectoplasm
Your ectoplasm.
It's not doing so good.
Oh, God.
Anyway, fuck, that was hard. Yep.
All right.
Is there more to my boy Rev?
Yes, absolutely. Oh, shit. Wrong one. Where is it? Fuck. Hold on. Oh, shit. Hold on. God damn
it. Yuki's the time is looking at.
Regarding Revelation news, I'd believe in Godzilla before I would believe in God. He's way cooler, less evil, and I would say there is more evidence to support his existence.
Don't misgender Godzilla.
True.
Godzilla's a she.
Philip prefers the pronouns Zir. Thank you very much.
Within the sound of my voice, I pray
JF,
protection.
Are you in limbo right now?
Oh, shit. Is Mama JF in limbo right now?
No, I am not in limbo. I am in the forest dead. It's different. It's very different. Limbo is a dance.
How low can you go? How low can you go?
Well, you should ask JF that. I can go pretty low.
Yeah.
Over you. In the name of Yeshua HaMashiach, the Messiah, Jesus Christ. And there are liars right now that are saying that they claim God, and they're telling you that if you use the name Jesus, you're damned because you're calling on Zeus. I rebuke.
Oh, yeah, hold on, I gotta get back.
The numerics on this is. Which is why I also believe that it says in Scripture that at the time of the end, that God will speed up the time for the sake of the elect. There is a prophecy in here of what you're seeing right now. I'm not going to do the whole prophecy of what Shani prophesied, because that's for her to know and me to know.
Oh, my God.
But I'll give you one line.
Mama JF, is it true that you really love Sonic and you think JF has a hedgehog
That's
penis?
$6
Where are you right now.
That's not $10, bud.
We need
That's
$4
not
more
$10.
to answer that question.
Yep.
It's for every $10.
Deal's a deal, buddy. Deal's a
deal. Deal, brother.
That's right.
Actually, it costs exactly $10 to come in contact with the spirit of yes.
Yes, indeed it does.
There's a tax.
Fires from the forest are coming from the earth. The core of the earth is a lake of fire.
No.
My fault.
No, it's full. It's fine. Do you want me to play it one more time so you can get the original question?
Yeah.
Let me get that. Here it is right here.
Mama JF, is it true that you really love Sonic and you think JF has a hedgehog penis? Where are you right now?
All right. So I don't know about Sonic the Hedgehog. I am more of a Tails kind of person. If you ask me, I like the little Tails. He has a backpack full of goodies. I like the Tails very much. But Jeff has hedgehog penis. No, that is fake news. He has scaly penis, small scaly penis, many scales. Ben.
Yes.
Do hedgehogs have scaly penis?
No, they do not.
Then no. And where am I? I'm dead.
Oh
That's
my
all I'm
God.
releasing from that.
She does have a sexy wink, doesn't she? Just it's enchanting.
Read any of what I showed you. You could get some more of it. She also prophesied that the Hollywood sign would fall because of a massive earthquake. I believe that's what's coming next. I am not a prophet. I'm a simple witness for Jesus Christ.
What? You're not a prophet? That's ridiculous.
And if I feel like he's shown me something, then I'm going to tell you about it. Because if he gives me a gift, I have to give it to you. Because if I don't, your blood is on my hands. So we're going to go back to this video.
Yeah.
Of me explaining this, but I mean it right there. You already got it.
He's being responsible. He has all of this information. And if he doesn't give it to us, he's complicit in our murder. So if you think about it, actually don't think about it. It's not worth it.
We're at 25%. I'm hoping maybe we can get to 35% before the end of this stream. Do me a favor, throw us a couple bucks, channel Mama JF's spirit with a 10 and a question, and she will reply. We will summon her from the great beyond.
I think Mama JF's going to have to get up and go get a glass of water here in a minute.
Yeah.
In California are not organic. I believe it has to do with the UAPs, and I just said it.
Whoops.
Whoops. That sounds like a slur.
Whoop.
Houses and the roads, and they were toasting with like a plasma beam out the front of it.
I like how his reference video for why all the shit he's saying is true is a video of himself.
Will relativity and quantum mechanics ever be reconciled, or is gravity simply unable to be quantized?
This is a good question. So, the problem of finding... You okay?
Yeah, something went down the wrong pipe. Sorry.
Okay. The problem with quantifying quantum mechanics and gravitation is mostly because of our fundamental misunderstanding of how space-time actually works. You see, when we try to correlate and make sense of both these things, we have to start going bananas with all sorts of crazy theories. That's why we have string theory, where we may be about to find a way that we will quantify these together. Who can say? Can humanity actually find the wisdom to overcome their hubris? I don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
Good question.
I noticed for a second there your eye fell out of your head and then went back in.
Who, Mama JF's?
Yeah, Mama JF's eye fell out of her eye socket and dribbled down her cheek and then went right back in for a second there.
Here's the thing though, Ben, as you age, as in decompose, that will happen. It's perfectly natural.
Oh shit.
And we shouldn't be shaming people for what
I'm not
is
trying
a
to
very...
shame. I'm not trying to shame.
Okay, well, I mean, it sounded very ignorant when it was coming from your mouth, I'm just trying to be,
Mama
respectful.
JF is very smart.
Yeah, she is, absolutely. I was just trying to stay really respectful, That's the main thing. I don't want to come across as disrespectful in any shape or form.
So, if you have more questions for Mama JF, it's just a $10 dono, and she will respond. Ask some juicy questions. Come on.
Yeah.
Please. I want to know all the details. Only 2 people know the details of where Mama JF is. Mama JF and God. You thought I was going to say someone else, huh?
Yeah, well, she liked to call him God.
Everything in sight. I believe that's why the sky was so red, because there were fires literally everywhere. And the dream was so frightening that I woke up in a sweat on the same couch that I would have been looking out the window in the same room. It was my mom's Asian room in my house in Blake.
Asian room?
God,
Hold on. Asian room? Your mom had an Asian room? Is that what he said?
All of her Asians. That's where she kept all of her Asians.
Yeah, yeah.
Where do you keep your Asians? Like in a sweatshop, huh?
Apparently, that's what they did. My mom owned a nail spa.
Mansion. It's an absolutely beautiful house.
She had employees that made a lot of low-cost quality clothing.
Today, for obvious reasons. I believe that... Well, let me just show you this really quick. We have some videos that have been uploaded, specifically this one from... It's CNBC TV 18. I'll put a link in the description to this video. It was not an 11-hour long conference or whatever you would want to call it. It was not that. Okay, they looped the video on this channel because they live streamed it. So what they do is to keep people watching for revenue, of course, and also to have the record of it, they keep running the same questions and answers and opening statements over and over again. But they literally talk about this New Jersey drone situation, and they say, yeah, we don't know what the hell is going on. That's literally the answers you get in this, folks. When you get to the end of however long it was, it may have been 2.5 hours, maybe an hour and a half, I don't know. Something like that, of questions to an official from the FBI named Mr. Wheeler. And he had the first...
Oh, shit. I wonder what we should check something out really quick. Oh, shit. Hold on, I gotta mute us. There we go. All right.
Tom and Jerry is not.
Okay.
But literally, people thought.
Here we go.
Wrong with me because I wasn't laughing maniacally like all the other kids are like laughing in unison, like.
Oh no.
And I'm like the only one sitting there not laughing. Oh my god. Anyways. Yeah.
Yeah.
Scooby-Doo and Tom and I would watch it. Did I like it? Not really. No.
Nasty and
Not
loose
really.
Jessica Boyle. She got a haircut.
Oops.
I mean, it looks fine. It's okay. I guess. I guess.
Earth, wind, fire.
All right, she's listening to music. Fuck this. Fuck that. I'm done with that.
First question the chairman asked, what the hell is going on in New Jersey? And his answer literally was, we don't know.
Yeah, that's what you say when you don't know.
That's all I need to show you with
Mama JF is Rev a dumbass, or did Shani did to Rev what JF did to you to keep you around? Why don't you date King Cobra?
Shit. We have to wait. We have to wait until Mama JF's spirit is ready to respond to that one before we do anything else. Let's talk about Schedule 35. How about that? Schedule 35. Schedule35.co. Use our code PEASANTS, PEASANTS at checkout to get yourself some really cool products. They sent me a welcome package the other day. They sent me this cool package in the mail. It had a note here for me, thanking me for my interest in their products. They sent me a microdosing guide, which is pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Stickers, this cool coffee mug or tea mug. I drank the tea out of it the other day. This is a card game that they're like, hey, you should play this while you're enjoying our products. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Do you know what I'm saying, bro?
And then there's this stuff. There's like capsules. There's chocolate bars. A 5-gram chocolate bar, you'd be ziggity boo to the moon. And then teas. Lots of teas. Yes. Heroic dose.
I mean, look, I think it's fascinating. I just it's still strange to me, like how things that I used to like, deal with shady people to get are now commodified and like packaged, all fancy and everything. And like in a weird way, I trust the dirty dealer more than I trust these products. It's
You
weird.
shouldn't.
I shouldn't.
No.
Yeah, no, I shouldn't. I know better. I know way better, but like that's just like where my brain's at with it.
Oh,
It's very
by the
weird.
way, Mama JF got a question while you were gone.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'll play it.
Mama JF is Reva Damas or did Shani did to Rev? What JF did to you to keep you around? Why don't you date King Cobra?
Oh, wow. Okay.
This is a very good question. Sorry, I sounded weird before. I needed some water. You get very thirsty when you're dead.
Yeah, I would imagine.
Sorry, I'm having trouble holding myself together. No, our relationship is very different. You see, JF would feed me all the time. I ate many strange things. Sometimes things that were very inappropriate.
Like what? Like what?
Babies.
Oh my God.
I mean, dog food. Sometime when I was bad, he put me in the crate and made me eat Alpo. It wasn't too bad, but it wasn't appropriate. I didn't like it. Yes, Alpo. You know Alpo? Have you had Alpo, baby?
Yes, it's delicious.
It's good.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
What was the second half of the question?
Oh shit, let me just play it again here.
Mama JF is Reva Damas or did Shani did to Rev? What JF did to you to keep you around? Why don't you date King Cobra?
Oh, the Revelation News is very low IQ. That's true. I would not date King Cobra because I do not meet his qualification. I am not alive.
Okay, yeah, he does have some basic qualifications, and that was not one of them.
Yeah, facts.
I do have something else. Someone recommended this earlier.
Alpo with a P-E-A-U-X. The Alpo.
Let's see.
Like the Alpo. Oh, fuck.
Have you seen Elon Ma?
I have seen Elon Ma.
Yeah, that's so weird. Anyway, I want to show you. I guess Elon Musk leaked DMs with Asmongold.
Yes. Do you know the full context of what's going on with right now? Okay, so what happened was Elon, out of his own choice, decided he was going to stream his Path of Exile 2 gameplay. Because the thing is, Elon is known as like one of the top players of Diablo 4, which is true. It's true. He's on the leaderboards. But now people are calling that into question because he also had a character that was top of the leaderboards for Path of Exile 2. But he did this stream, and in the stream he demonstrated he has no idea how the game works. So obviously, it's very painfully obvious that he paid somebody to like a crew of people probably to make this incredibly powerful hardcore character. And everybody who's ever had a passing interest in the game and played it like once or twice is like, wow, this motherfucker doesn't know how this game works. He's got this max level character, like total ignorance. And then later he kept playing it, and it's a hardcore character, and he wasn't paying attention. He was doing it while he was like having a Twitter space with some random dipshit, and he fucking killed the character, which is hilarious as fuck. So like, even he probably paid these dudes like a lot of money to boost up this fucking character, and then he just yeets it because he's a dipshit. Anyway, so rightfully everybody's just fucking clowning on him and calling him out for being a lying, duplicitous dipshit.
Duplicitous.
Duplicitous dipshot. And then Asmongold lightly criticized him, and Elon went apeshit. It's really fucking funny.
I don't even understand it. Elon unfollowed Asmon. Was he not happy about the probably not happy about the POE video?
And now the end is near.
Yeah.
And so I face.
I don't know. I know Asmon made like a really long video about this, but I don't know if that's worth watching. This is just like a clip.
God, is it ever worth watching an Asmongold video?
The final curtain.
I don't know.
Ugh.
Behaves like a maverick
He
independent, but in
sucks.
reality has to ask his boss for permission before he can do anything. He is not his own man. And so anyway, what he's referring to is he's referring to a conversation we had. I said, I'm going to see if my editors want to make a second account for it even. This was in response to uploading content onto Twitter. And he says, sure, who are these mysterious editors? And then these, I mean, you know, leaked. He says, of course, interesting. Crip got in trouble. I got in trouble. Quinn didn't get in trouble. Quinn made the fucking video. That's not fucking fair. Now, what happens after this? I'm not really sure. Am I a security threat to the United States? Maybe. Why do you unfollow you? I would assume that since I am not following him either right now, I would assume that he soft blocked me, which means that he probably blocked me and
soft block, yep.
Then unblocked me, which made it to where I don't follow him and he also doesn't follow me. I will have to tell you that the last time that happened to me was with an angry ex-girlfriend. Elon thinks that my editors tell me what to do, and he was using it as a way to like make it seem like that's not what I really think because I'm being told by my editors to do stuff. Like that was his, like they're my boss or they're like my overlords or something, right? And that's really what it is.
I was afraid this was going to happen eventually, Donald. We have been discovered. Deploy protocol Mollusk B.
She sucked Mollusk's crooked dick and he gave her some shitty lawyers. Let's see if Mollusk has a pair. I'll show him things he's never seen before.
This is like the Johnny Depp testimony.
Like the other side of his dick when I
mollusk. I like how he called him mollusk.
Slice it off. Did I read that right? You did.
You did. So that was just like a clip of all of it.
Yeah.
I don't
No,
know.
it's funny. It's really funny. Like, and it's the thing. I guess one of the funniest parts about this whole thing is like, free speech warrior Elon Musk like lightly gets criticized by this random roach dude and like throws a fucking hissy fit, removes the dude's fucking verified check status and like, which effectively, I mean, I don't like Asmongold, but like that fucking shadow bans him. Like that takes away from his money and his reach and his social media presence that he built up. And he's playing by the rules of everybody else. But because Elon Musk is such a fragile motherfucker, he's like, no, actually, Asmongold, fuck you, dude. Man. Like, there's no convictions in that dude. He is a fucking cartoon character. He doesn't believe in anything. It's great. I love it. No notes.
Here's.
Oh, wow. Oh, what a day. What a day already, huh? All right, so we got to step back. I think it was on Thanksgiving. Elon hit me up. He was like, what's up? And, we talked for a bit, and he was talking about, like, what I would want to do to, like, maybe upload content onto X, right? Onto Twitter. I told him, like, basically, this would be something I'd be down to do, but I wanted to check with my editors. I think that there was a communication breakdown here. Because I think that Elon thought that what I meant by editors is like the New York Times editors. So then that happens and we kind of like stopped talking and it was like, all right, yeah, we'll see what happens. Because another person from X reached out to me and I think I was going to join like their Discord and I told them like I could help consult with like, doing video stuff too. I told a couple of people, but like I'm not going to go out and be like, yeah, this guy messaged me. To be honest with you guys, I've talked to a lot of well-known influential people. Like I don't think it's that big of a deal. It's just a guy, right? I mean, like what the fuck? And so, like, yeah, who else? I'm not going to make a bunch of lists, right? I mean, I don't go and do that stuff. 4chan is right. You are a Jew. Well, we'll get to that.
What? Whoa! Hey, okay, hang on. I mean,
I do want to make one thing abundantly clear. You will not find that on my early life Wikipedia part, okay? I'm German.
There's German Jews. What are you talking about?
The opposite.
I don't know what.
That's not the opposite.
So
see, this is why I don't like Asmongold. He is an incredibly stupid fucking dude, and like his brand of humor is barely better than Elon's.
I saw videos where they made him. These people had him eat fruit, and he acted like a toddler. Like he wouldn't eat it. Like even very normal fruits that were like most people would agree were at least like tasty, you know, like maybe mildly tasty.
Sure. Get that out of your fucking head. But anyway, so this happened on Thanksgiving. And obviously, like, you know, I've been critical of some
They asked him if he ever had an orange before, and he was like, I've had Fanta.
Some of the things that he's done, like with Twitter, etc. But overall, I've been pretty positive about it, and everything's been good, right? I didn't really talk to him at all about the H-1B visa thing and like the Sam Hyde video. Like, I wasn't really sure how he'd... I wonder... I never asked him if he watched the Sam Hyde video. I should probably ask him that. But anyway, we'll get to that too. I apologize that I was gonna write everything out on Twitter and explain it all, but...
I'm lazy. I had to throw away all my Wendy's cups today. I had 200 Wendy's cups stacked up.
I'm lazy, and so
I knew it.
Yep.
So I just didn't, and you were just gonna go live, and I'll just explain it all. But I'm explaining this extemporaneously, right? So you've got to assume that there's gonna be some inconsistencies. I'm gonna be back and forth, etc. So anyway, so yeah, I had talked to him, and we had interacted positively before, and you know this was good, not really a big deal, everything's fine. And so anyway, you admit the checkmark removed because the disagreement is fucked. We'll get to that. And so anyway, you know, everything's been fine, everything's been good. And then basically I react to the POE video, and Elon and I have a disagreement in DMs, and a brief disagreement. And this, of course, was at, I don't know, like 2:30 in the morning, which is, you know, like, that's pretty much usual, right? We had a disagreement about this. And then I was like, yeah, whatever. And I went to bed, right? Because I was tired. And I got up the next day, and that was yesterday. I guess it was yesterday. And so then he had unfollowed me. And who started the DM?
This is so petty.
He did. He did, yeah. And so, yeah, he had messaged me. And so, if you want to play WoW, we wouldn't have Ashes of Valar. Yeah, basically. Show the DMs? Well, no, I wouldn't show the DMs. You know, like, I thought leaking DMs was... I thought this was bad.
Elon does what he wants.
This was bad etiquette, right? This is bad internet etiquette for me to do. He did. And also... Like, you have to understand that it could also be against the terms of service. And one of us, the two of us...
There's a few times where it's justified, but, you
it's the website, the other one doesn't.
I don't know. I have fucking literally no opinion about any of that shit. Like,
right?
I mean...
So I'm not going to leak the DMs, okay? But basically, I said to him... one of the things I said to him is, I said, level 97, you know, don't you think you're flying a little bit too close to the sun? You know, or something like that, LOL. And, you know, it was, you know, a conversation like that. And that's basically what it was. And what a crazy day. And so, which, I mean, I think that's true. And anyway, so this all happened. And I woke up, and I had, like, 3 of my, like, real-life friends texting me. They were like, bro, like, so what the fuck is, like, what's going on? Like, did he really take your checkmark away? And so, I didn't do, like, when I went to bed, I didn't have I had the check mark and I had the gaming thing. When I woke up, I had neither. Then I had the check mark. Then I had the check mark in the gaming thing. And now I only have the check mark. So just so we are all clear on what happened.
He was changing a lot of shit.
So go to bed, check mark, and gaming tag. Wake up, neither. Later, check mark. But no gaming tag.
Okay.
After that, check mark.
He's taking notes.
Mark. And
he's always playing music like he's at the Renaissance Fair.
Gaming tag. Now, check mark. No gaming tag. This is what's happened. I'm not mad about this. I'm not angry. To me, I think...
By the way, like the stream, please. More of you. Please like the stream. I need the scent of a cream-colored gentleman. And by the way, if you would like to ask Mama JF some questions, send us $10 with your question through Streamlabs, and we will perform a seance and bring Mama JF's spirit here to speak with us and answer your question.
Indeed.
I think that he will get over it, and he will see where I'm coming from. I think that in any sort of a group, if you don't call out bad actions by people, they multiply, and there's no need, and nobody he'll see my point of view.
Is it kind of like if you don't clean your room, the roaches will multiply? But no, like Elon is not going to get over this. So Sam Harris was a good friend of Elon's. Recently, Sam came out, and I have a complicated feeling about Sam Harris. He's scared of the woke, but otherwise he's kind of a smart guy. But he wrote this article recently about how Elon and his friendship was destroyed because he was like, Elon, it looks like this COVID thing's going to be really bad. You have a team of engineers. Maybe you should just like jump on the ventilator thing to help people. And Elon's like, oh, it's not going to be that bad. We're not even going to get like 1,000 cases in the United States. And so they bet on it. And when Sam like later was like, hey, like there's a whole lot. Elon stopped talking to him, started smearing him. And even though Sam Harris has not been on Twitter for over 2 years, Elon still obsessively talk shit about Sam Harris all the fucking time. Like all the fucking time. He's not going to get over Asmongold. What the fuck? Like, oh, I really should make up with Asmongold. Fuck off. No way, dude.
Asmongold is dead to Elon Musk. Like,
oh yeah, he's an antagonist now. He is an
right? He will. He'll see my point of view. And this is the way I see it, man. You can't go and you can't do this in front of everybody and expect for people to say that the emperor's got new clothes. You can't do it because it makes everybody complicit in a known lie. And you bought Twitter because the world was compelled into being complicit with so many known lies. And so if I'm calling this out, don't view it as a virus or like anything negative. This is the inoculation. I'm saying this so we don't have the same...
The inoculation!
Of
this
fucking...
dude is so fucking dumb. This dude is a fucking moron. Oh my god. Holy shit. He has no idea how bad he fucked up. He really does think like that he's gonna somehow like Elon's gonna come around and see my wisdom on the oh my god.
He was about to make Elon was about to pay him big time to start like making videos. I think he realized, which is funny because dude already has a lot of money, and he doesn't live large. He lives in like a house he inherited from his parents, and it's not like a millionaire's house, and he just sits around in his attic and streams and like eats fast food all day. So I'm guessing he's banking away a lot of the money he makes.
Yeah. I'm assuming. Yeah, I think Asmongold is gonna be fine. I think he's gonna be fine. Like homeboy doesn't have to fucking worry about anything. But like, he is very stupid. That's very stupid. Like, it's crazy. He has many businesses too. How?
How does he run a business when he's so lazy?
I mean, maybe he like has the businesses and just
he pays other people to run them for him.
Well, I mean, that's smart though.
I wonder what he's worth. Like, what's his estimated net worth? Because like
a gaming company, that's cool.
When you look at a rich person's net worth, usually a lot of it is like intangible assets, like cars and houses and shit like that. But I know he doesn't have extravagant cars or houses. So most of the money he would have would actually be cash, like in a bank somewhere. Or in like in liquid investments and that sort of stuff he could sell and make money off of easily.
Right. Well, and somebody's saying that Asmon didn't do anything wrong, so it's really just Elon having a hissy fit over nothing. I agree. Don't get me wrong. I'm Team Asmongold on this. I really am. I think Elon Musk is an absolutely fragile, dumb fucking piece of shit. But I cannot stop laughing at how stupid Asmongold is about this situation. Just so wildly naive, like amazingly so. It's not really gonna fuck his business over, not at all. Unless Elon gets super mad and buys Twitch just to fuck him over, which he might. I don't know. I mean, Elon's done dumber shit, but no, it's just I'm just laughing at how naive he is, thinking that like Elon's gonna come around because he won't. He absolutely won't.
Biases, double standards, and bullshit that he and I have complained about for years. For fucking years. And so the thing is, and I'm not saying like you're not the worst person, it's not the terrible guy or anything like that. But come on, man, you get 97's too high. And if you want to have somebody play your account, that's fine. But you can't go and act like you played it yourself. Like, it's not a big deal. So he's mad at you for defending Pirate? No, well, actually, maybe, I don't know. Maybe that is why. I have no idea. And so anyway, that's what it was. And so anyway, this is what happened. No gaming tag because I'm bad. So, okay, the reason why I don't have the gaming tag is because I'm bad at video games. That makes sense. Well, anyway, so Elon messaged me, and, not messaged me, Elon tweeted about this earlier, and now
Oh, look, Ian Miles Chong, that parasite fucker there, clinging on in the replies.
Yep.
Community, this is so funny. This community note tag has gone back and forth. Listen, guys, I don't need anybody defending my gaming abilities. So, now we have what happened today. Okay, so now we have what's happened today. And Elon can also treat this as my formal application to the Trump administration's video game czar position that they can create for me. I think that if anything, this shows my my lack of bias and my ruthless pursuit of the truth. And so that's okay. Anyway, Maverick Independent. Yes, Asmon behaves like a Maverick Independent, but in reality has to ask his boss for permission before he can do anything. He is not his own man. And so anyway, what he's referring to is he's referring to a conversation we had. And I said, I'm going to see if my editors want to make a second account for it even. This was in response to uploading content onto Twitter, right? And so and he says, sure, who are these mysterious editors? And then these, I mean, you know, leaked. These are my two editors. They basically run the entire YouTube account. Absolutely true. And so basically any content I upload is edited or uploaded by them, and they get a cut of the ad rev. It's a super good system, to be honest. Almost everyone on YouTube does it. He says, of course, interesting. And so I think that he interpreted me saying that I had editors as like a formal publication.
I don't know if that's true. I don't think Elon Musk thought he meant like Asmongold's running like a news organization. Like, it's hot off the presses, chief. You know?
Yeah. I do think Elon was under the assumption that he was talking about handlers, though. Like that he was talking about you know, people that he reports to rather than the other way around. I really do think that Elon thought that because, again, Elon is very stupid.
Saying that I have editors. Now, I'll tell you that I do deliberate with, not only editors, but mods and friends of mine. And we talk about like content, like obviously like, hey, yeah, like for example, my editors were the ones who suggested that I played the 5 Hearts Under One Roof game, the Korean dating simulator game. They said, hey, this would probably be a good game. And so I said, okay, I'll try it out. But this is a collaborative relationship, right? I don't view myself, I don't like telling people what to do. I don't like having other people tell me what to do. I don't view anybody as working for me. Obviously, there of course is going to be like some degree of hierarchy, but the reality is that these are people who have worked with me for years. And so collaborative, but I mean, you obviously have 100% veto power or the ability to do what you want, right? Well,
veto power.
Yeah, of course I can upload what I want, but yeah, I mean, it's the same as anything. So in my opinion, I think that if you don't let people...
He thinks Asman has a Jonah J. Jonah Jameson. Asman, get your ass in here.
People that you deal with, like I have the same thing. Like my mods, like we have a mod channel, and some of my mods talk shit about what I'm doing or my content all the time. All the time. Like, this is fucking, but how the fuck are you still talking about this? Bro, stop it, right? And that's not, we're honest, yes. And I told them I wanted that. Like, that's good. I don't give a fuck. It's not a big deal to me at all. And so, anyway, we got banned. Yeah, right? And so, well, because you're not the mod. And, I'm not, like, I don't really, I trust them. I don't trust randoms. And so, yeah, I'm your #1 hater. Yeah, Void is very critical of the way that I was handling the subreddit, and we had conversations about that. Like a lot of my mods, we've had a lot of conversations about this, and I think that that's a good thing, personally, and this is how I've always done stuff. And the reason why I do things this way is that it's because of, like, the years that
skip ahead a little
you
bit.
have to be talking.
All right, here we go.
I'm gonna need 4 more days. We have 4 more days.
Who are these mysterious editors?
I'm telling you guys, like, y'all got no idea. But pretty much that's the way that we've been doing things. And we've been doing this for many years. Like, I'm talking about, like, 5 years. And before then, they were just pretty much running the channels themselves. We had a consolidation.
He doesn't understand
in,
how, like, editors work for huge YouTube channels.
Right.
2020 for a number of reasons, and then now everything's pretty much all on one channel. And so yeah, that's basically it. And that's the way the content is. That's how, like, for example, this video right here, Trump just ended the war in Israel. And so anyway, this has 1.5 million views. Well, it was uploaded 22 hours ago, which means that it was uploaded at about 2 p.m. yesterday. Well, I was live at 2 p.m. yesterday. So how could this video have been uploaded if I had just reacted to it? Well, it's because I have my editors doing it as well. And so that's the way.
It's a lot of views in less than 24 hours.
I have it. And then I also have another editor that's doing my YouTube shorts as well. And then I had another guy that was doing TikTok. And then there was like an issue. Like I got a new job, and then like now somebody else is doing it, and like I don't have any communication with the people that run like my TikTok stuff right now. They just do whatever they want. And so yeah. Anyway, so this is just how it is. Secret army. Yes, clearly the editor I have for my shorts. I don't think this is a problem for me to say. It's the same editor. I got the editor from Imaru because I thought that he did a really good job. Building up Imaru's presence on social media with shorts. And so I thought, okay, well, I mean, let's see if he can do that with me. It took a while for, it to catch on. But
have you ever seen Salute Your Shorts?
I want to say yes.
It was a dumb show on Nickelodeon back in the day.
I really think he's been doing a great job. I can go ahead and just pull it up real quick. Social Blade, and then... So, like, right now, like, we're at 23 million views. And so, like, this is
23 million views in 30 days.
Going very, very well. Obviously,
anyway.
Like, graphs are going up.
Anyway.
And we had a...
God, dude makes so much fucking money. It's
yeah,
insane.
dude.
That's wild.
So,
I mean, fucking good for him. Good for him.
Yeah.
I'm a bit jealous.
I would say like he has said some dumb stuff, but I think he's just kind of dumb. Love you, DP 2050 boys. DP 20. Thank you. Yeah, I think he's not like a bad guy. I think he's maybe just kind of like
okay. One of the biggest problems that you have is it's not necessarily the guy, right? Like he's just a dude. He's just a dude. The problem really comes down to when like people are just gonna automatically say yes to him saying a thing. And they're like, yeah, of course, yeah. And they just blanket like, yes, of course, okay, yeah, whatever you say. And I do think that's a problem because people will not look critically beyond that very often. And he's wrong a lot. And so he makes other people wrong also. And that's a problem.
I don't see that stopping though.
No, it's not going to stop. And it happens with like lots of people. But, people will have a problem of like, say, like a religious group, just like filling people's heads with shit. And then they'll be like, yeah, but we need to just like be chill with this streamer dude who says a bunch of dumb stuff that's like demonstrably incorrect because what? Like you kind of identify with a guy or something? Like I guess so. I don't know. Elon is way more dangerous. Agreed. Elon is substantially more dangerous. I don't think that necessarily makes it better. I think it just makes everything worse. Like Asmongold saying something ignorant and wrong sucks, right? Elon says this, it does the same thing, but has a substantially bigger impact or says even worse stuff. That also sucks. It probably sucks way worse, but that doesn't take away from Asmongold saying something ignorant and getting people to be ignorant also sucks. Like it doesn't mitigate that. It doesn't change that, right? I'm all for the dude being able to have his life and his own opinions and stuff, but I don't like it when we fetishize and hero worship politicians, any politician, even people like Bernie, who I like. I don't think that we should worship those people. I don't think we should worship streamers either. I think that we allow ourselves to be lulled way too much into not having to think about things. And yeah, I have a problem with that. But if you enjoy the guy, fucking whatever. It really is similar to religious congregations. Yeah, that's kind of my point. You don't have to think, just trust in the word of the Lord. You don't have to think because Asmongold cited this statistic that he read on this one dog shit website, and so yeah, I'm just going to believe that too. And I don't want to sound too smarmy when I say this stuff either, because keep in mind, I've been wrong. I've been wrong a lot. Like, in big ways. In big ways, I've been super wrong. And I also have led people to the wrong conclusions before. So, it's not like my shit don't stink or anything. But, yeah. A lot of people are trolls and say things just to meme. Sure. My favorite type of bourbon. Evan Williams. Which it's not really a bourbon. It's, wait, no, actually, I think Evan Williams is actually technically a bourbon. It looks a lot like Jack Daniels, but Jack Daniels is not a bourbon. It's a Tennessee whiskey, which all these are pretty much the same. But I love Evan Williams because it's cheap. And I actually really love the flavor. I think it's really, really good. There are other bourbons that are also really good too. But if you were to like take me into a liquor store and be like, I'll buy you any bottle of bourbon, I will legit just pick the Evan Williams. I just will. There are droves of people who essentially worship Elon Musk, but you can argue the internet in and of itself is a playground for people without critical thinking skills. True. Yeah. But that should also be our right, is to be able to be wrong on the internet as well. But it's one of those things. So if we're all about free speech and all that sort of thing, and we're not policing it in so much as like a means of fact checking or whatever, if we're not verifying things through some form of like formal, whatever, it's up to all of us to fact check it, and that's kind of part of the point, right?
Are you even going? Because I don't know if I would. I probably would, but I don't know. Are you going to watch the national championship game, even though your team isn't in it?
I don't know who's even playing now.
It's Ohio State versus Notre Dame for the national championship on Monday.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm even going to watch it. Maybe I will.
So Ohio State beat Notre Dame already earlier this year, but you never know.
But they got beat by the Ducks, and then they beat the Ducks. So anything can happen.
But it was only 1 point. It was so close the first time. And it was at home for the Ducks, so like that was like that was a really close game. That was like one of the closest games I've ever seen.
That was a fun game to watch for sure.
The college I went to in my hometown, the University of Toledo, they played in a bowl game, and they had 6 overtimes at the end.
Really?
Yes. Wow. Yeah. It's really long.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Wacky shit. Wow.
Wacky, wild stuff. Wow. Yeah, so in a couple minutes here, I was thinking, what I was thinking is we'll go do the post show.
Uh-huh.
And you can stick around for at least like the Cobra. I have a video just that kind of sums up the Cobra versus Carl saga.
Right on.
Yeah, it's the Cobra versus Carl saga.
Saga.
And if you want to see the Cobra versus Carl saga, our reaction in the post show, you should really consider signing up on Patreon at the $10 or more level. Here is a link that will take you directly to it. Now, I just posted it in the chat. I'll pin it too. Here, there it is right there. You can go there. If you want to sign up $10 or more, you'll get it. But even if you don't want to sign up as a paid member, sign up as as like a free member. I'm gonna start posting the shows there too, I think, so that people can get a notification. YouTube sucks at notifications, so we have to go through like third-party means to get people notified about when shit happens.
Yep, sucks ass.
Yep. Yeah, so if you have Patreon and you have notifications turned on with Patreon, then you'll get an email notification or whatever.
Yep. My friends from the yoga group are watching you together. A bunch of hot yoga ladies are watching DP right now. How you doing?
Yeah, they probably want to talk to Mama JF, I think. That's probably why they're watching.
Doesn't everybody? So I'd like to talk about David Lynch real quick before we say goodbye. One of the things that I really loved about David Lynch, especially when he was talking about like Twin Peaks, and then somebody was asking a lot of questions about like the mystery that he always had with his movies. And they were asking why he doesn't write satisfying endings for anything that he does, because he really doesn't. And his wisdom is something that I've thought about a lot, and I think about it in a lot of different ways and how it applies to my life, how I feel about art, how I feel about social media and interactions with people. What he said, and this is very much paraphrasing, is effectively the moment that you solve a mystery, people are satisfied and they stop talking about it. But so long as you never fully satisfy someone, as long as you never actually give the full answer, wrap everything up in a neat little bow, people will never stop talking about that mystery and wondering and dreaming about it and thinking about it and obsessing about it. And because of that, is one of the things that really informed how he wrote things.
We got Daniel in the chat.
Hey, what's up, Rep?
Mr. Ropsion.
That's one of the reasons why David Lynch's art endured so much, because he didn't have a big catalog of stuff that he did. And it was because he never really gave us the answer, and so we can't stop thinking about it. Mystery can be vitae, and I really like that, and I think about it a lot. And I'm going to miss David Lynch very dearly. I loved him.
Yeah, when was the last project that he put out that was like a film or a series?
The last official project was the Twin Peaks: The Return. So the 19-hour fucking Twin Peaks movie.
I know he was really into meditation, and he had he had a foundation where they would pay to teach children meditation in school and shit like that.
Yes,
that was his big thing.
Yes, he did a bunch of shorts. There was this amazing one where it's him like talking to a monkey. It's called "What Did Jack Do?" I think it's on Netflix. Yeah, it's on Netflix. It's only 17 minutes long, and it's so adorable. And it's just him and a monkey, and the monkey's in a suit, and they're having a conversation. It's fucking awesome. It's great. I highly recommend everybody check that out, because it's wonderful. Yeah.
Yeah. And yes, Repsion, JF is still around in some ways. He's with us in spirit.
Yeah. JF, okay. JF is still very much around. It's just we don't really know what's going on with him, because he's talking like he's this exile that he had to like flee from where he was living and move all the way across Canada.
Yep, from Prince Edward Island to Canada to Alberta.
Oh, is he live right now? Oh boy.
Who?
Fuck. JF, I guess.
Is he?
I don't know.
But also he's exiled to Odyssey. That's the garbage island of the internet.
It really is. Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I think.
Yeah, he mostly just did like little shorts and stuff after Twin Peaks. Yeah. Yep. I'm gonna starting probably tomorrow. I'm gonna work through his disc or his catalog of films.
Filmography.
His filmography.
I was thinking about doing that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's worth it. So the thing is too, there's one David Lynch movie I've never seen, and that's Inland Empire. I've never watched Inland Empire. I keep putting it off because I'm waiting for the perfect time to watch it. But many people consider it like his magnum opus. But that's from Lynch heads, because a lot of people who aren't Lynch heads are like, it's kind of weird.
Kind of weird.
Yeah, it is. It's a 3-hour-long David Lynch movie. Yeah. And it's got Laura Dern. It was awesome. I fucking love Laura Dern.
Shit. All right. We are probably going to wrap this up and do the post show. You should sign up. It's pinned in the top of the chat. Go there. Join as a free member, even if you don't want to become a paid member. But if you want to see the post show, and I recommend you do, sign up $10 or more. We're gonna discuss some interesting stuff about King Cobra and Carl. So we're going to check that out now. See you there.
Carl. Bye, everybody. Bye.
In the beginning, there was nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. From the strangest corners of the internet, gonna get TP'd by Billy and Ben. You know where you can find them at. Get ready, cause they're gonna kick your Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants.